Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. The kicker, Harrison Butker. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Samuel now to return it. And this manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Back now, pressure coming. That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. He's dropping back to throw. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one gains 7. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Off to Jeanty. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Y'all got to pump my taste.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Setting up to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. We'll have the first down and even more. He's finally caught after a big 3rd down game, but was one of his teammates caught by an official? We've got a flag down. Third and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. Third and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot instantly. You set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. He'll toss it. Genty. Bounce it outside. It's still no luck because he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Pass play coming here. Left side, Bowers has it. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Cougar 19, go!
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff's got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Motioning left is their running back. To the air, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one into 41. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive during this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Yellow.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Yellow. 480. Attack, attack.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away, and it's going to send it back to the line for 2nd. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Another throw for Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. Pick up at 17. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Follow these two. I'll go on.
Running back sent in motion. Pistol now for Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. They'll throw 3rd and long. And down he goes. Raiders got him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Well, we're already seeing his leg's going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Has this at the 6. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go.
Looking to throw here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and he couldn't do it on that one.
The problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have the time and the obvious. No help for the weak, but the...
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Nike, cheese.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Vegas first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
set of downs now from the 39.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing it again here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
They'll take over at first and 10. At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Yellow. 180. Easy. My man.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He's got a man left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second down now. They need 7.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, toss them with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
All set to go now from the 35.
Fight on these two.
On the draw, it's Pacheco. He's still going at the 30. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, it'll really break the backs of the defense.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost him some yards.
Third and short, here's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Yellow.
A counter kick here to Pacheco. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there. You even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Yellow. Watch out.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's tackled for no gain.
No gain on the play.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal.
Yellow. I got blue 80. Watch out.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. We're going to mark this as a 24-yarder. Butker knocks it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. His return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And no look there, and that throw falls to the ground.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. This one's taken in by Thornton. And they are on it, short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Blitz coming. Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Yellow.
The 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Ricky Myers, and he's got it. He's he's going to be brought down right at the 35. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set to go now from the 35.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with though. We got second down.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged the bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. Finds the in route complete. And the stop was made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
And the Kansas City Chiefs.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. He beams one deep right side. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Yellow! Yellow! Attack! Attack!
He'll throw it. Hits him on the in route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's going to give them the lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. That's brought in. It's his back, Rashard Smith. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Yellow!
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Caught, nice gain left side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. He's still going at the 30. Running in the red zone. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs push the lead to 2 scores now.
Raiders 7. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7 at 2nd down.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure nice of a run to set the table.
2nd and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Up the highest metric. The city just made a sweep. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Throwing off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Back to throw. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
4. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Ready? 60 by 6.
Here's a throw. That one connects. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders start the 2nd half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Rod. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
14.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And they send their back in motion right. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Gain of 26 yards there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And that's good for a gain of 5. There's Darian Porter in on the stop.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful run.
Back to throw Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Back to Rice. Caught again. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. It moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 coming up here. Jones going to throw again. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Jones now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's 4th down.
A 30-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And that grows the lead to 5.
But when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. You bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass, it was a scramble. But it's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Pass play now. Short pass brought in. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They're throwing it. It's taken in by Thornton. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Back now, pressure coming. Dumped off to his running back. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Now looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Keller Witherspoon. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception. Of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Good strike downfield to Kelsey. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Play fake. Now Levis to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Levis. He'll get this to Tucker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and 2, Levis. This is caught. That's Bowers working downfield. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
And the Raider first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hold on, 22, Rita. Motion.
1st and 10, it's Levis. It's Genty underneath. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
That's a Las Vegas first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
It's Levis once more. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Levis, yet again. Catch is made in close. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
2-point try coming up. Levis and his offense getting set.
The Raiders will line up for the
They're going to throw for it. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talents, when you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Running it now out of the gun. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you're running on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. They will take that execution every time.
They send a receiver in motion right. First down throw, Mahomes. Here's a screen setup for Pacheco. Has some space inside the 15. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 12 in the fourth. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
43! 43!
They'll try to run it in. And no, he can't reach the end zone again. Got them the touchdown, but cannot add on another 2.
Raiders 20. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs take over on his 5th interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a 3-score game in the 4th. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs go up by 19. Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Things going well so far. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
49, Mike 49. 19.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Taking a shot deep here. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. But the heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Intended target Dante Thornton Jr. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. He's out near midfield and still going. And he gets this down to the 38. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Levis throwing again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
At the 30-yard line.
Right 5-4.
Levis to the air now. And again, an interception is dropped. Looks a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're starting 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
49's down. 22 window. 22 window. Check 60 guys. And 24, 54 Rita.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Chiefs moments away from their 4th win of the year. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It's a new quarterback run here. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Drawn up for it. Now whistles and a timeout taken quickly by the defense. 1:50 left to go. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
On the water, right?
It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
Back at the 47-yard line.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. They're drawn up for him. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. He's round up for him. So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. Yeah. Took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm crazy.